Okay. Am I live? There we go, it worked. Okay. So, it has been a while since I filmed. My hair is a completely different color, once again. Um, so I dyed my hair for an event coming up, and a lot of things have happened since the last time I filmed. I did make a few videos, but they ended up getting corrupted by my editing software, and it kept happening, and it was very annoying. So those videos got scrapped, and now I have a lot to catch you guys up on. And I was just gonna make a video for it, but there's a lot. And I don't know if I have the storage to have all that footage or the time and patience to edit all that footage. So, live stream it is. What happened first? I'm looking at my calendar because I can't remember anything. Um, what happened first? A lot of things have happened. I guess the first thing that came up was I went on my trip to go see the Dan and Phil show. Um, Me and my mom and fam flew all the way to Texas just to see Dan and Phil because the day their show is gonna be near me is the day that has a pretty big event that I can't miss, or I don't have anyone to take me there, which is great. Um, but it was really fun. I have my hoodie from it over here, but I can't get it out because it's covered in cat hair and buried underneath a whole bunch of my things. Um, how long were we there for? Like 4 days? We weren't there for very long. We literally just went down there for Dan and Phil, and that was it. Um, I didn't do much while in Texas just because I got pretty sick and car sick on that trip. So I just wanted to stay inside. Um, I thought I would be melting by the time I got there, but surprisingly I was just, oh, hello, hi. I was surprised I didn't start melting while in Texas. I was just wearing like what I normally wear, skinny jeans, t-shirt, and jacket, and I wasn't melting, so I don't know how that worked out because I mean, it was very warm there. Hello, another live stream is starting. Well, I can't go to that. Um, what else has happened? I'm trying to read my calendar from all the way over here. I need to get new glasses. This is a pain. Um, I think the next thing that happened was I actually went outside for once. We went to the lake. I don't know if you can still see it, but I am very sunburnt on my shoulders. It doesn't really hurt. I don't get sunburnt a whole lot. It's just uncomfortable and not fun, but it's pretty much gone by now, except for the redness and things like that. And I think that's all I can catch you up on for now. Because other things will be saved for a video. I need to wait on those to edit those. Um, but to what I was planning on making this live stream for is that school is coming up, whether I want it to or not. It's a bit of both at the moment. But one thing that me and my mom have been trying to figure out is my name for the school, because I go by Cameron on here, but majority of like my family still call me Sindel, which is fine. I go by both, and things like that. And the school I'm going to has a whole program in their system that when they do like roll call or something, instead of popping up like the actual like legal name, will put up like what name to call them and what pronoun to call them, which is great. So it's gonna be my first year back at school out. I mean, I was like kind of out last year, but only to a few people, and I came out as non-binary just because it was like, for some reason, a lot of more people understood me identifying as a non-binary than just a trans guy, which, I mean, okay, I can kind of understand in a way. So a lot more people understood that, so it's just easier to come out as that to like my small friends, because I was still like, I'm not sure, don't know which pronoun to use quite yet, so all that. So we've been trying to figure out which name we're going to have them type into the system. And I was like, well, like, I still go by Sindel, but I also go by Cameron because that's just a bit more comfortable. And I, the, I don't know where I was going with that sentence. I started it terribly. Um, I was with my mom yesterday, and we were kind of talking about this, and wow, I'm pale. I need to get away from the light. Um, and as we were talking about it, the subject of my name came up. Um, and we were like, this is the reason I film and I don't do live streams very often. But she kind of brought it up that Cameron is kind of like an alter ego in a way. That like Sindel and Cameron are still the same person, but like you can clearly see like Cameron's more confident and outgoing. And I'm not saying that he's a character, it's just how my mom described it. And I kind of like looked back at like what I've done like on my YouTube channel, like in real life when I'm more when I'm called Cameron Moore. I said that totally wrong. Uh, and like it's true that like I become a lot more outgoing and confident when I'm more referred to as a boy. Um, and it's kind of hard to explain that to other people. Um, maybe because possibly I didn't mean to say maybe, possibly because either they don't understand or they don't want to understand it and things like that. But I've been trying to figure out a way to explain that to people. So the whole school thing has just kind of made me realize like how much better things have gotten since I have come out and things like that. Um, I didn't get to print it or take out a picture, but I wanted to show you, and maybe I'll get a picture for it for a video or something like that. But I've been going to therapy for quite a while, like what, 2 years now. Going to different therapists for different reasons and things like that. But around the time that I came out, like just a few weeks before, my anxiety was super high. And we have this chart for it that goes from like 0 being like completely calm, cool, and 10 being like, we need to fix this right now because this is really bad. And my anxiety was at anywhere from my anxiety was anywhere from a 5 to an 8. And there were a few circumstances where I got like really high to a 10. But that was only a few times. And that was mainly because like I was in a crowd of places, like I was in a crowd of people, I mean, and things like that, which is normal for me. Uh, but then came like a week or two before I came out, and I was planning it. And I was like writing down the script for the video. I was talking to family who already knew about it and like discussing what we were gonna do, how we were gonna handle it, and things like that. And my anxiety came down to about a 4. It was just like one more down, but it was a little bit lower, and my anxiety very rarely drops that quickly. Um, so then came the day that I actually came out, and I didn't know this until a month after I came out, like around 3-ish weeks, that my therapist had me and my mom come in and we got to look at the chart because we were discussing like my anxiety was up again for some reason. And we looked back at the month, and the day I came out for that week, my anxiety was the lowest it had ever been. It wasn't quite at a 0. Obviously, I'm a very anxious person, but it was like a what, a 2 or a 3, something like that. That is the lowest it's been in a very long time. And then over time, it gradually built back up to my normal 4-ish 5, uh, for reasons you can probably guess. Um, but like seeing that, and then like the whole thing with Cameron, like when I am referred to as Cameron and things like this, I do become more comfortable. And coming out, my anxiety dropped a crap ton. So I wanted to get that information, like get the chart or like a picture of it or something, just to like maybe explain it to people as to why the like there have been people that are like mad I came out and just like didn't keep it a secret. But look what happened. Like I could have had like the absolute worst reaction, and I wouldn't regret coming out. I could have like the absolute worst, but look at what it's done. My anxiety is a lot lower than it's ever been in a very long time. I'm more comfortable, I'm more outgoing, of course, not completely, because, oh, thank you! Of course, my anxiety hasn't dropped completely, because, again, I have pretty bad anxiety, and I'm a very introverted person, and things like that. But, like, if I didn't have that, I would be very calm, and probably a functioning human. Hopefully I would be, and things like that. But it's been a mess after coming out. It's a fun and confusing and sometimes sad mess, but it's a good mess, if that makes any sense. My life has always been a mess, but now it's like a somewhat positive mess, from my point of view at least. Other people, not so much. Oh god, there was something else I was gonna talk about, but I can't really remember. Did I write it down? I probably did. I write down everything. I'm a weirdo. What else is on my calendar I need to talk about? Cause I don't want to film like 5 videos in a row explaining all these things. A lot of the things that, or like, how can I phrase this in a way that makes sense to normal people? After I came out, I didn't want my channel to be a whole bunch of videos about, like, just being trans and, like, things like that, because I didn't want that to be, like, the whole brand of my channel now. But I make videos about my life and, like, vlogs and, like, talking about what's going on. And right now, a lot of, like, my anxiety and, like, problems that are happening are 'cause of this. So you win some, you lose some. So that's why, like, I made a video of me putting a temporary tattoo mustache on my face. Because I didn't want to talk about, like, the bad things that were going on. I didn't want every single video I uploaded to be about stuff like that. But here I am on a live stream, just saying it all just to catch you guys up. Because I know in, like, some new video I'm gonna, like, blurt something out and it's not gonna make any sense. So far, like, I haven't really talked about the reaction I got. Good and bad. It wasn't really bad, it was just more awkward than anything. There was a lot of confusion and misunderstanding. I guess one thing I should have made more clear in my coming out video was I was silencing my phone because I needed to take a break for myself. I had all this worry built up about coming out that, like, after I did it, I just needed a break to calm myself down. And it wasn't because, like, I wanted to ignore people or things like that. But then, like, as I continued not to answer, like, calls or texts or, like, not wanting to go out, then they were like, you're just, like, trying to cut yourself off from us. But, like, I'm not. I'm a very anxious person. And, like, I did make it clear that, like, I will answer your questions. Like, if you have a question about, like, what's going on with me, you can ask. Like, I might not answer right away because I silenced my phone and I'm not getting any notifications, but, like, I will answer your questions. And so, like, people just have built up questions now that they don't even bother to ask because they think I'm not going to answer. Because, I mean, that's fair. I haven't been answering my phone in a very long time. It's just, I don't know how. What do you want me to respond with when things happen? I don't... I'm not good at conversing, so when conflict appears, shit. I don't know what to do. I got a notification and I can't get rid of it. Hey, wait, I got filters. Oh, I forgot about these! I'm filming on my phone instead of my computer, because my computer microphone completely broke or something. Ah, bubbles! Okay, I don't know how to get rid of the bubbles. How do I? There we go. Go away. I don't want the filters anymore. Go. Ah. What else has happened? I don't know what the sudden change has been, but so for a while after I came out, I would go into stores, and I would, like, wear as many things that I could that made me look like a boy. I'd have a binder on, I've had multiple layers on, I'd dress as much as a boy as I could. And, I mean, my hair is already short, I already got that done. but people kept calling me she, or like when I went to the store with my mom, they always called us ladies or ma'am and things like that. But recently, I have become more comfortable with myself. I don't really go out in a binder all that much unless I really want to, just because it is warm outside and like my shoulders have been hurting, and I'm just generally more comfortable with myself. So I haven't worn one, I don't think, since the Dan and Phil show, just because I want to be a little bit more comfortable around that many people. So I haven't been wearing one in quite some time. I haven't been dressing, like, I haven't been purposefully dressing as boyish as I can. I just been dressing how I normally would and like to. And suddenly more people are calling me he now. I don't know what the sudden change was. We went to I think a store. I don't know where we were going, but the usually they'll call me like ma'am, or both me and my mom ladies and things like that, and then my mom will say he and point to me, and then people will fix it, or they'll just not even care. But recently some people had just immediately see me, just were like, he, that guy, yep. I don't know what suddenly changed it. Is it the magical purple hair? Who knows? But something has changed that, like, people just see me and immediately he. And I haven't really seen a change in myself. Um, I still dress the same as I used to. I'm literally not even going out in binders. So I don't know if like I don't know. The purple hair is magical. It is magical. Speaking of the purple hair, this is from my mom, and the colors it was gonna be was like a very light pastel purple, but the way we dyed it is when like I wash it and things like that, it will go to like a whitish silvery purple. And another thing about this is when I want to dye my hair again, I won't really have to bleach it all that much. I just have to wash out as much purple as I can, and there we go. Because I'm usually gonna stick to the blue hair that I normally have, but this was for an occasion, so I had to. Yeah, I don't know what the sudden change is that like suddenly people immediately see me as a boy. I don't know what the change is, but I like it. Cause like I used to have a button that I put on my jacket that said they them. They didn't have a he him button, cause I was gonna get like the two that I used last year, which were they them and he him. So I was gonna put both buttons, but they only had one available when I bought it. And I used to wear that, and still people didn't use those pronouns. And then suddenly now, I don't know why. Like, I've looked back at my old videos. My voice is exactly the same. Literally nothing has changed. I don't know. It's the universe is being nice to me, and my hand is very sweaty. I'm dropping my phone. What else has happened? Uh, I didn't get to tell you guys about Pride, which I did mention in the few videos I recorded that got corrupted. But I did go to Pride, and it was awesome. I was a superhero. I had a rainbow tutu, and I had my rainbow flag around my shoulders, and I had a giant flower crown. It was great. It was very warm, a lot warmer than I expected it to be, so sweating a lot. Um, and surprisingly, there were a lot of dogs. Like, like I don't know why I say surprisingly, because obviously a lot of people have dogs, but there was, what's the word I'm looking for? There was like a crazy amount of dogs at Pride. There were like some that were like part of the parade. There were just some like people who were watching with it. A lot of the dogs were dressed up in really cute outfits, and I loved it. I think I saw a dog that was like dressed up as a mermaid or like a unicorn. I don't know what it was, but it was amazing. While at Pride, we got a whole bunch of flags at the booths and things like that. I got, oh god, did I get two? Three. I, the people that took me gave me a trans flag, which, like, it's a flag meant to be hung up outside, so it's like a super thick, flag, so I use it as a blanket because I'm a small person and it's the perfect size for me. So that's on my bed now as a blanket. I got another trans flag, but it says I will not censor myself to comfort your ignorance, which I love. I don't know where I'm gonna put it because I don't have a lot of wall space in here, but I'm gonna find a place. And then I think I got 2 mini rainbow flags and an asexual flag. We got a lot. I had a lot of capes by the end of the day. I was dehydrated as hell. But it was worth it, and I went home and I napped for many, many hours. I don't know if it counts as a nap, but I'm gonna say it was a nap. um, oh goodness, I'm dying. Ugh. What happened after that? I'm not too sure. 4th of July, I didn't do anything because we came home the day before, like from Texas. We went to Texas then on July 3rd. We came home. It was really late at night. We came home. We were exhausted. I just had a whole, what is the word I'm thinking of? This is why I can't hold conversations. I just spent too much time around people. There was like, what, 5,000 people at the Dan and Phil show, so it was just too much for me, so I pretty much stayed inside the whole time. I went outside for a little bit to go, like, look at the neighbors' fireworks and things like that, and then I went the F to sleep, and did not wake up until, like, what, noon? Um, so that's been kind of my month and a half. I don't know what all I still need to fill you guys in on. There's been so much going on. I'm trying to like look around my room and see like anything I can remember. I don't know. I might do another live stream later, or I'll try to figure out something for a video because I finally have a little bit of time to film. I don't know how much time I have left right now. My arm's getting tired. Until people come home. That's been a big problem recently because back at our old house, I would always film when I was home alone. And I would just film and film and film and then edit and then upload. And like I could film in my room or I could film in the living room and things like that. But since we moved, it's been a struggle because I have my fort up there, but for the event that's coming up, we have decorations up there, and we also have spiders up there, which is terrifying, and also to get up to my fort, I have to go past 2 of our dogs, which are giant German Shepherds, and if you didn't know, I'm terrified of big dogs. So I have to go past them to get up to the fort, and it's terrifying for me. And if I don't want to go up to the fort, I have to wait until either there's only one person in the house and they're far away from me, or I have to wait until the very rare moment where there's nobody in the house. So I waited for my moment, I planned it, I knew nobody was going to be home today, so I was like, gotta get the camera out, film as much as you can, live stream, do something. There's no... Where did my tripod go? My arm's getting tired. I can't think of anything else, and I'm trying not to have awkward silence. And I have things on my screen. That's fun. And I have things on my glasses. Well, what else has happened? One thing I am going to try and film about, or kind of film about, is like a story or something. But I went to the lake recently, and I was floating, things like that. Oh, wait, I do! Wait, come back! I don't think, maybe I have. Have I mentioned this in another video? This is my son, Jimothy. He's another one of those eggs that you put in water for a really long time and it'll hatch. You know, when I bought it, I expected it to be a small dinosaur, but looking at the box, it says ginormous. So I've been waiting until I had a lot of time to hatch this. So I've had this for like, what, a month or 2? I've had my child for a while, and I still haven't hatched him because I haven't had time or found a bowl big enough to hatch him in. So that's fun. I don't, where would I have to put this? Because, like, I need, like, a big bowl to put this in, because after it hatches, it'll grow in size. So it looks to be about, like, what, that big inside of here? So it's gonna get much larger. Do we have a bowl big enough for that? I'm gonna need a Tupperware box to do this. What else can I talk about? Oh, we had an evil fortune cookie. Hold on, this is a story. This isn't like a good enough story to actually film about, but it's a creepy enough story. Uh, so my mom went out and got food, came back, and I had a fortune cookie. So I opened it up, blah blah, but it says something along the lines of like, you will be called upon to help a friend in need or something like that. Something along those lines. Something along the lines of your friend's gonna be in trouble and you're gonna have to help them. So like I was joking and like I took a picture of it and I tagged my friend in it and I was like, oh shit, what'd you do? Like an hour or like half an hour later, I get a text from that friend that shit's going down. And this fortune cookie was so accurate, it creeped me out. And my mom had gotten the same fortune, so like after I talked to my friend for a while and like calmed everything down, I immediately text mom and I was like, we need to burn the fortune cookies, burn the paper that it came with, and hope this Satan cookie doesn't come after us. It was the weirdest, creepiest thing, and I don't play with demons, so nope. Not trusting another fortune cookie again. I'll eat them, but I ain't reading the paper inside. Throw that away. Throw the whole thing away. No, not dealing with it. It was the creepy. I don't think I have that paper anymore. As soon as that happened, it was gone. Nope, not dealing with that. I don't know what else has happened besides just a lot of shopping. That's all I've really been doing is sleeping and shopping. I don't know. Do I? I wonder if I have my tripod over there because my arm hurts. Oh, I see it over there, but I'm not. Okay, we unplugging my phone. We going on an adventure. Oh goodness, my phone is so hot. I need to fix that. One thing is I'm learning Korean. I just saw my notebook down there from learning. I'm starting to learn Korean and things, and I think Japanese. I haven't gotten the whole list of things for it yet, though, so I haven't officially started it. Now, where is... I'm losing all my shit, man. We'll go on an adventure out here to get food, and then I'll probably end this live stream. The hallway is really dark. It's not usually that dark right around my room. What time is it? Microwave help, even though your time is off. What time is it? Okay, it's 4. I have a little bit of time before people finally get home, and I have to hide out in my room once again. I wonder if... I'm losing my mind slowly. Sorry. See, why is it so dark right here? Back up a little bit and it's fine. There is no light on in here. The light is off. You can't see that. The light is off. It's not on. But as soon as I get towards my bedroom door, it becomes so dark. I don't like that. There's a demon in my room and I know it because the fortune cookie told me so. So, oh dear. Blip. So I think that's going to be all for my live stream. I might start it up again later if I have anything else, or if I can try to get Sophia in here. I know that she's been trying to live stream on YouTube for quite a while, and like her phone is just giving her so many problems. So that is it for now. I need to plug in my phone before it dies and falls out of my hand. Oh god, no, my phone! Oh no, it's... Is the screen frozen for anybody else? Because it's frozen for me, and it's hilarious. Can I fix this? Hold on a minute. Maybe if I switch the camera? Switch it again? Hello? I broke it! I've broken everything! I don't know what I did. Well, it's broken. I'm gonna have to go. I'll see all you kids later. Bye. Oh dear, this live stream's a mess. How do I end it?